Welcome to Monday's Rock. This is the Alleman team group call. We do this every Monday, 7:30 Central Standard Time. So welcome to all the new people. Welcome to the folks that are been around with us for a while. Always good to see everybody. It's one of those fun times of the year. It's summer. I turned 55 on yesterday. I get a senior discount now. All of the family, all my brothers and siblings, we all can go to IHOP and get that senior discount. Mom would be proud. That's what we're talking about. So
Hey, I thought it was 60 now.
it may be, but I already got my AARP card because we're insurance agents and we can do that. Whole new plan. Yeah, all new plan. So anyway, I don't know if I really want to use it though. They're gonna say, "Are you using your dad's card?" I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, that's my dad's card." What I'm gonna do. Anyway, Mike Alleman again here. Michelle Alleman just chimed in a second. We're happy to have y'all here, and we got more people coming in a second. And tonight's call, I got a few things I'm going to talk about, and it's got a lot to do about with how do you get going with this and those kind of things. And so I'm thinking back to when we first got started in the Alliance, and we started doing this business, and we started thinking about like, how do we get people going? Where do we go to get knowledge? Where do we go to see who else is doing that? And I was like, I remember it wasn't like every week, but it was on a regular basis. We had some place to go, to gather and we would meet with other people. And I think it best is reflected after this past weekend. For those that were at the family reunion or summer conference in Burlington, North Carolina, that I think it really came home to that this is what's been missing through all of COVID. And so I'm going to talk to you about tonight. What does that mean? What does that association mean? And what does that mean for you? And how do you get around more and more of it? And talk about a couple of opportunities we've got coming up that I think you're going to be wanting to know about. You're going to be interested in. So, Michelle, did you have anything else that you may want to introduce here before I'm going to cover the meetings? So coming up. So is there anything else that you wanted to talk about here before I get this show on the road here?
Well, I just, I know Wayne Smith was just in the meeting. I mean, he may have bumped out just because he had to get his GPS rolling. He just literally walked out of our office. He's been here for about a couple hours doing some new agent training with me, getting him rolling. He's fired up out of his mind. He's excited. So I just want to welcome him to the team and let y'all know he's about to hit it. So I'm really excited for him and him starting to build a team too. So
excellent. Well, I'm going to share my screen here because I've been working on a couple of PowerPoints tonight. So I said, I'm going to do a PowerPoint tonight. It's been a long time since I've done a PowerPoint on the team call. I'm fired up about it. Here we go. No, what was that? That was a reference to In Vogue from those people way back in the day. Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Free your mind. There you go. Anyway, so welcome. Y'all got to stay with my mind. It's crazy. Tonight I'm going to be talking from this book here, the one you see on the screen. I know it kind of leads in with everything else when I put it in front of the camera because I don't really have this thing behind me, right? That's like a virtual background. Michelle says I can't show my office. Anyway, but it's about the 8 steps to success. And I always joke that when we first got started, we actually had 8 steps to success training days. Like you come in and we go through the 8 steps with people, a couple of hours, 3-4 hours sometimes, to go through. At the time was just one sheet of paper. It was one sheet of paper and that was it. Let me make sure my recording's going here. No, I didn't do it. All right, cool. All right. So, but so think about that. We went from one sheet of paper to a nice sized book, and these topics keep on coming back and back and back up in other books that Andy's written. But there's one thing here that I think is key to when we think about our success and we think about what made it. And it's in the latest edition, all right, that we have here on page 99, about halfway down, it says, I like to say that there are 3 ways to change your life: read books, listen to audio, and associate with successful people. Okay. And you know, and like this is one of the 8 steps. Step 5 actually is, it's called attend all meetings, but I'm just going to call it the power of association, because that's really what it is. The reason you go to anything is to associate. The reason you go to your favorite football team, the reason you go to your favorite baseball team is to associate with like-minded people, right? Who are into that team, into that sport, right? But think even bigger than that, like the people on the team, right? For them to be successful enough for us to come and cheer them on, right? Like they have to show up. You know, they don't just get hired and then they give them the game schedule and people just show up on game days. You got to show up for a lot of different things. So, you know, the event we had this past weekend, what with, you know, at family reunion in Burlington, right, was the big event of the half year, right, of the summer. But yet there's many micro events that are happening all the time, like this call, right? You're associating with us right now. You know, this is a micro event. This is where you kind of come and gather, and we'll, at the end of the call, we'll kind of, you know, open it up, say anybody's got any goals or anything that they're excited about. You know, there's all kind of great things here that we do in these micro events. And then there's the events that you get to. So I'm going to talk about those, but just know that, think about association in general. Most of us, you know, some of us are shy introverts. That may seem weird for you, but I am. I'm an introvert, and there's a certain point I want to be alone. I want to be by myself, you know. So, but then for me to grow, I got to be around other people that are inspired and inspiring to help me achieve that, right? So let's talk a little bit about the power of association. All the teams in the world have practices before the games. There's not a team in the world out there right now that you go, do y'all just come, you know, there's walk-on games and stuff like that on the lot, right? But those are just kind of like free moments. Those are not planned things. There's nothing coming. I mean, there's some exciting things happening in that, right? But for the most part, teams practice together because they get stronger together, right? And I think attending things is your expression that you desire to be a part of it, you know, and I think that's huge. You know, most people, like if you work for a regular company, Walmart or this or that, I mean, shoot, look, I got a brand new shirt from Forrester's, you know, here I am. I got my Forrester shirt on. Why? Because I'm associated with that, right? I'm like what Forrester stands for. You know, when you start talking to people about some of the things Forrester does, you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's great. Then you walk down the street, and you see somebody with a Forrester shirt or a Forrester's hat, or, you know, I've got some National Life. It's all those things. It's an expression to, I want to be a part of it. And this says I'm a part of it, right? You know, and one of the biggest things about gathering, really, if you think about it, concerts, whatever, is this enthusiasm that comes from it. And most people walk away from events with a belief, a greater belief in what they're there to do, what they're about to do. They're able to express what they're going to do. There's this greater enthusiasm when you come to the gathering. Now, I've probably got some misspelled words, so all my English majors, y'all just calm down. It was rapid fire today, all right? But, you know, I always look at things like we come to participate. Like we're not wallflowers, okay? We're not we're here to participate, we're not to spectate. And what do I mean by that? That means to me that, you know, if you're going to be a part of the team, come up to be a part of the team, right? Show up to be a part of the team. We're going to dial. We're going to go on appointments, right? We're going to go on trips. We're going on the trips, you know, like I want you to participate, not just spectate, because everybody can here, right? This is like a full sport where every person that shows up can and should participate to win, you know, because that's That's great, right? Now, association in my mind to me says everyone brings something. It's association. We're associated. We're together, right? Everyone brings something to the table. And this is the most important part, I think, about it. And we leave with more than we came with. Think about those two statements for a second, right? Like everyone brings something to the table, and if done right, we all leave with more than what we came with. And I think that's a huge, huge part of it. Now, let me tell you about some of the things that are happening now, because now that COVID's kind of, well, don't argue with me. Okay, I know COVID's surging in some places. I know we got that, but it's a disease. It's around. I got it, right? But we also now we have a mission, and we got to get to that too. So here's what we're doing locally in Austin. I didn't know if you know this, but Mondays and Thursdays here in the office, right? We've got dial sessions, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Did I do that right? Nope, I didn't. I did that wrong. It's not 8 p.m. to 1 p.m. Y'all please don't think that it's all night long. It's 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. I would fix it, but then I got to do this. Anyway, I'll fix it before the next one.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I think it's 7:30.
It may be 7:30. You can show up as early as you like.
I think because Megan said you had to be there on time if you wanted to dial. So ask Megan. Megan. Just to double check with them. But I know it's 7.
Yeah, no, starting at 7:30.
Yeah, starting at 7:30. And it's like all practice and games, if you show up early, you get to play the game. If you show up at like 12:30 and go, hey, what's going on? You may find out that the game's already over. Somebody's gone. In other words, that's the participation part. That's these dial sessions, right? They happen here in the large conference room in our office building here. It's on the west side of the building. So, when you're coming to the building and you're looking at it, if you're not sure what the west side is, your phone app usually has a northwest side. Find something. You can figure it out, right? And if you get lost, hey, we got our office located in A175 if you can get lost. The other thing that's coming up, so that's Mondays and Thursdays. And you go, well, Mike, I'm not in Houston. So what do I do? Well, you can do this. Okay. I'm not sure why. Let me check something. No, that's right. I don't know. I'm just gonna roll like y'all can hear me just right. All right, so
we can hear you and see you fine.
Okay. So Tuesday. So come to the now. You're going. Sorry, you have thrown me off now. If you're not here, you can still dial at those times, jump on Slack and share your activity. Participate even if you're not necessarily physically in the room, because what's happening in the room is people are dialing. We're not there to talk about dialing. We're there to actually do it and take care of things. Also coming up, this is another big thing, is Tuesday nights are coming back. I had a lot of discussions with folks, and they're like,
hey, can I give a shout out real quick?
Sure.
Charisse and Juanita have both been consistent the last 3 weeks at showing up at the office and making phone calls. And it's just gotta show up, I just wanted to give them a shout out because I'm proud of them. Even today when I was running way behind and then my schedule got super busy and I wasn't even able to go down there and dial, they were still down there making it happen and doing what they needed to do.
That's right. You got to show up, work out. You got to do it, right? So Tuesday nights are back, starting on August 17th. Let's see. There you go. August 17th. And I've got the room space open from like 2 o'clock in the afternoon all the way until 10 o'clock or whenever we shut down. But, these are the times that we gather, in addition to the other dial sessions and other opportunities we have, sales meeting and whatnot. This is another time that people who are dialing can come dial. We're actually going to do a brief overview, or we call an op meeting, for the folks in their business or want to be in our business to come hear about what we do. Do some training starting at 7 p.m. It's a normal time. I had a conversation with somebody that said, for all the years we've been doing it, it's like my brain is set. Even over the last year with COVID and we didn't do all these things, my brain is set for Tuesdays that I don't plan anything else because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Right. That's what we're doing here in the Houston market. Same room. We're going to start off with every other week to build it up. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Now, so that's the couple things that are happening locally here in Houston. And again, if you're going to participate at a distance, great. Do things via Slack. Are we going to broadcast any of this stuff? Not really, because it's a little bit hard to get all that stuff set up down there. But you know, hey, you know, if you got somebody who go, hey, I got somebody that really wants to learn about our business, you know, can I do a FaceTime or something with you to get in on it? Yeah, we'll do something. I don't know, but we're not going to do a Zoom or anything with that. Not this stage. Now, here's the next big event. The next big event coming up is the end of the month, August 31st. Okay. August 31st in Louisville, Texas, at Paul Roberts' office is the, you know, we're calling it $250,000 Medicare giveaway, but it's really an opportunity for you. If you look at the very bottom, depending on how far you're coming. So for everybody here in the Houston office, if you go to Dallas, you're not an agency manager like us, you can get $500 in lead credit, free lead credit for you to jumpstart your business. Okay. And here's the thing. It's 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Lots of intense training. It has a focus on Medicare. If you're not doing the Medicare market, don't worry. You still should need to know enough about it, but we're going to have other things there as well. It was not 100% Medicare, right? You show up though, you get some cash to do it. I think that's pretty smart. People that are going to be there: Ivy Wilson, she's our Alliance Medicare coach; Gina Hawks, all product specialist. I know that you know, Andy's talked to her about, you know, let's make some other items, other, what do you call it, topics open, right? You know, so not just 100% Medicare. Kim Clark with Integrity Marketing, that's our parent group, right? She's going to be there. Amber Bone with Burlington Alliance Capital for annuities and investments and those kind of things. We've got a leading Medicare organization, Eric Belair, one of the best, funniest trainers I've ever seen, #1 producer in Medicare in the Alliance. Megan Wood, #1 all-around producer. We keep hearing her numbers. We keep hearing her stuff. Come and see this. And you tell me, like, how's she doing it? I don't know how she's doing it, but I know she's doing it. And I'm wondering if we got people in this room, in this meeting tonight, they're saying, I can do that too, right? Other people there, other leaders, Lampies, Roberts, Fitz. You're going to have a lot of folks also showing up there. So again, we're going to go backwards here. That is August 31st. Put that down on your calendar. That's the next big event in Dallas. It is a one-day event. So from Houston, you can get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and be there for the 9 a.m. kickoff and make it happen. Okay. And come back after 5. It's a long day. We've done it, right? And if you say, oh, I need some sleep, well, then get a room, stay later, stay early. I don't know what you're going to do, but get there, because that's where the next big group of people are coming together, right? So be sure you do that. Also, just want to point out that after that, Fitz Fall Fest, okay? Now, this is going to be a distributed meeting. Like we just got through with SummerSlam in Dallas, but write this down, October 12th, 2021. Go ahead and write that date down. It's going to be a one-day event, I believe. We'll find out more as we get closer, but really it's pretty close. It's only a couple months away. It's going to be at distributed sites. So there'll be places all over the country. Like we'll have some places here, some set up here for people to come and gather here and do those kind of things. Yeah. Now I'll tell you this, guys, you got to get around to get lifted up. You know, there's a lot of good things we can do, online and through audios, and it's all a part of it. But to really feel the experience, you got to get around it. Our meetings we build knowledge, we build friendship, we build community, and just understand, no one gets to the top alone. And I'm convinced 100% that as as big a name and fanfare as we give to Megan Wood for what she's doing today, I'm convinced our greatest star yet has not even started with the Alliance. And we're going to find him. And we need you to help us find him too. All right. That's my spiel for tonight about getting around people and getting associated. It's what makes us who we are. When people go, well, what's the difference between the Alliance and everybody else? It's us. I'm not there. Michelle Alleman's not there. Megan Yakee's not there. Jonathan Yakee's not there. Lucas West not there. Michael Smith's not there. Katie Williams is not there. She's not here. She's out there. All these people. Q showed up. I love this, man. Sharon Wells Farmer, Stephanie Prentice, Wayne Smith, Santiago Gonzalez. What's up, buddy? You are not there. You are here, and that's what makes the Alliance happen. That's what makes us who we are. It's the people. It's not how much we get paid. That helps, but it's a lot about the people. So that's what I got to say about that. Michelle, or Megan and Jonathan, y'all have? Oh, she got something.
I brought something. I brought something
to the table.
I brought something to share.
All right,
and
share.
This is for those who are just, if you're brand new or if you've been around for a long time. We just came from the convention. We just came from Burlington, and we are so excited. I'm just about to blow up out of my skin. Okay. And it feels like I just got started again in business like 14 years ago. And I just want to share this with you because however long you've been in the business now, today is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day for you. So forget about the past. Yes, yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery. So we got to figure out about the past, and tomorrow is a mystery. We can make it up, and we can make it what we want it to be. But anyway, this is a little board that Mike made and put in the office. And this is my little reminder when I get beaten down by life and carrying around my baggage and having a bad day. I look at this and go, wow, you can too. If I can do it, you can too. This was
explain what that is, because we can't really see it really clearly.
This is a picture of my very first month bank statement in the business. And I opened a bank at Wachovia in 2007. And it was from September 17th through October 10th. That's really only about 27 days. No, 17 days. Like not even, it's 23 days, y'all. That's not even a whole month. Anyway, there's $8,106 deposited in the bank. This was in August of 2007. I set out for a little town called Brownwood, Texas, to help protect my very first families. And there's a little picture of there's a phone. There's a real phone in here. Because when I got there, my cricket phone didn't work. So I'm freaking out, and I called my husband, freaking out. I'm in the hotel, and I go to Walmart and bought a burner phone, my very first burner phone, to make it through my 4-day weekend. And I came home with 16 or 17 applications, about $17,000 in premium. And there's the very phone from that very first trip and the bank statement that started it off. And this is a daily reminder of how incredible this business can be. And it can be for you too. And I just want to encourage you with that and let you know that yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery. And that's what Vanilla Ice said. The convention, the big convention, was amazing. It will inspire you. It will build your vision. And that's, you know what? We all have to have vision. Without vision, we will perish. So what is your vision? Let's talk about that. Let's share each other's vision. Our vision is to get rid of poverty in America. That's our vision. And that's what we want to do by hiring and helping you guys. Megan, do you want to, I'm so fired up about this convention. The levels charts, we have so much opportunity. You can move up twice as fast now. Man, if you're not on the Facebook page for the National Agents Alliance group, you can see some good things going on there. Let us know. We'll make sure you get in there. So,
yeah, I'll just say that you're not in business alone here, and so don't act like it, right? There's a lot of things that we all have to go through. This is a journey, right? For every single one of us, there's things we have to go through to improve ourselves, to improve our business, and regardless of how large the event is, whether it is a local, regional, national event, all of them are good. And here's the thing, you don't know what you're going to get until you show up, and you don't know what you're going to miss if you don't show up. And so I just want to encourage you that I've been going to events like these for years now, and I know 100% for a fact that I would not be in the position that I am if I did not get uncomfortable to go learn and associate with people that I was uncomfortable doing, right? Like if I, like with this Medicare event coming up in August here in Texas, and there will be other ones happening. I know there's another one happening in Florida early October, and I think that they're trying to schedule another one for September 15th at the Burlington office in North Carolina, the home office. But like, that's uncomfortable for me. I've been doing this business for 6 years, and most of my business has been in the final expense, mortgage protection, annuities market. But now I am stretching myself a little. I'm stretching myself to learn the Medicare, and I know a lot of us on this call are. But I know that I can't do it on my own. Like, I know that I cannot learn Medicare on my own, and I'm not going to even try. So I have to get out, do something that's uncomfortable, get up early, even if it's 3:30 in the morning, to drive to Dallas, to be there all day, and to get some training. It's just a plus that they're giving us $500 in lead credit for going. So the intention behind it needs to be from a place, if you're planning on going, like, I'm not going to push you to go because I need you there. Like, I need you to go because you need to be there. Like, none of us can teach you everything that we've learned over the last 14 or 6 years. It's just literally impossible. And our heart is to truly serve you in the best way that we can. That's why we have, these calls, and that's why we do these events. And I hope that y'all feel that. But it's okay to feel uncomfortable. It's okay to be stretched to go and get around people that are going to stretch you. It's a good thing. It's never a bad thing to be stretched. So next event, Medicare, I will be there on August 31st in Louisville. I will also be here in Houston at our Fall Fest. That event is going to be mostly broadcasted. It's going to be our regional team, but it'll be broadcasted locally in person in multiple different areas around the country. If you don't know where they are, we'll talk about it probably again on tomorrow morning for sales meeting. And then after that, just go ahead and put into your calendar if you want to be at the national event. It's January 20th to the 23rd in Burlington, North Carolina. Those are like, everything is good, especially in the beginning. You can never get enough training, and you can never get enough association. You just can't. once you've been doing this for 15, 20, 30 years. So, yeah, I'm really excited. Like this industry is unlimited. There is so much potential. There is enough to go around. There are 10,000 people a day turning 65 for the next however many years. Like this market that we're in is insane. If you're not taking advantage of it, I hope you do. Like I just hope you do, because it's good. It's good for them. It's good for you. And I'm excited about the next 6 months. I think that this team is going to quadruple.
And the biggest thing about knowing the schedule is if you go ahead and put it on your schedule now, when other people come up with other things that could interfere with it, it's already there. That's how you attend.
And I'll say this too: the only
already heard, Megan, that Sharon is coming and getting her ticket to come to Dallas. It might cost $400 or $500, but she's going to get the $500 in lead credit back. Is that right, Sharon?
She was shaking her head. Yeah.
Yep.
I believe it.
That's right.
The other thing I'll say too, if you're thinking about wanting to go to the national event, both of these two next events that I talked about are free. Like all you gotta do is get there. If you get to the Medicare one, they're actually going to give you $500 in lead credit. So that's a no-brainer. If you're in driving distance, no-brainer. If you're planning on coming to the Fall Fest October 12th for our regional team, that's also free. If you are planning on going to the national event, which I really encourage all of you to, that one is not free. It's a much bigger event. There's a lot more going on. But it is on an early bird special at the moment because we just got out of our last event. So if you think you can make it, go ahead and put down the deposit for it. I think it's $50 to lock in the rate if you go ahead and purchase it today. And then it's $305 for the discounted price. And that's all your food included at the conference. That's everything. And if you didn't hear, the one that we just got back from was absolutely insane, had vanilla ice and all sorts of crazy stuff. But if you're planning on going, put it on your calendar and just go ahead and put the deposit down so that you become more committed.
The $400, just alone, the Sunday service for me was worth the $400 because I needed that message, and on top of that, I mean, it's about what you're going to make on selling 1 to 2 policies. It's like, it's never been an issue financially just because I think of it like that, and we know that you're going to get so much out of it. We know that everything you plug in, it helps you build your business. So it's how we did it. I mean, there is no shortcut. I wish there was, but you got to spend money to make money. And it's just it's investing in yourself is what it is. So go ahead. I mean, you will get, I think you have to put down $50 to go to the national event, but the price is only $305. That's the early bird special. And I'm not sure how long that will be. So what it does is what I've always done, and I've already bought my ticket for national. I bought it on Saturday. So what I've always done is at the convention that I'm at, I purchase the next convention ticket. Why? Because I'm very emotionally excited about what's going on in the company and my possibilities of what I can do. And now I'm putting myself in a position to commit because you know what? Tomorrow or the next day I might be really tired. I might be by myself. I might be feeling sorry for myself. Maybe my dog dies. Maybe, something happens to my children. Life is going to happen no matter what. But I already made that decision. I already put it on my calendar. I already paid $50, or actually I paid my whole ticket. So now I'm committed. I've got to follow through with my commitments. And that's how successful people continue. That's how they make it, because they put themselves in those type of positions. And we still do it today.
All right. So, Magic Mike, you closing us out?
Yep. It's 8:06. So we're gonna wrap it up. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning. We call.
Anybody have questions about any of this stuff tonight before we close out? We'll see y'all on the sales meeting. Text us if you do. Love you. Thanks for being here.
Good night, y'all.